Hi everyone, this is Aurora and we are on the 11th of May in the Mayan calendar terms timeline, and this is the latest energy update for today. So we have finally came down to what has been brewing under the surface and why they did all these machinations and everything. So apparently they want to use my already printed and established identity for Aurora Diamond Rainbow when I had the square business cards. Everybody remembers I was in Ganesta and it had the Lucifer Aurora logo on up front, and it said in different colors Aurora Mother of New Creation, Aurora Diamond Rainbow, and it spelled 843-290-2399, which I got the number via Matt Hudson, and he's my witness. I mean, he knows very well. We bought the number together at Walmart. So then by the fact that people in California had me give up that number by Mark to take the 213-509-4572. And then eventually when I came back to the island, I reprinted the next business card after my whole journeys out of Hilton Head. And since my InMotion hosting team was like, ma'am, you can't use Diamond Rainbow anymore. And at that point, I was literally in a hostel in Miami, and I didn't really have it in me to realize what was going on. So all I said was, whoop, the morning star dawned. So there's an Aurora morning star everywhere I went. Every yoga center, at the chiropractor over there, who apparently is a Russian Jew who was, targeting my C5 for Christine, or, to steal a Jerusalem 5. He really messed me up. So now today we did a lot of, surgical work to undo how messed up they did with my spine, between the Dr. Philip chiropractor here, between the joint and the one in Miami, that were only using my body to grant everything of me to these other fraud broad girls with a Bikram group, in the Chamber of Commerce, town hall, So what's going on now is they want to take Aurora Diamond Rainbow, give to Cordoba, which Cristal Cordoba everybody knows. Then they want to take Aurora Diamond Rainbow Morningstar, my first batch of business cards that I printed for 213-509-4572, my LA based number, since they stole that after BCDC courtesy of Michael Iaquinta at Cricket. And so now they still give me the option every time I try to email the White House, do you want 213 or 843-684-7519? Because apparently whichever one I choose, they'll give the other one to whoever else. Now they want to get Aurora Diamond Rainbow Morningstar with 213-509-4572 for I guess it might be, the Amber thing, since she uses my emails that I send to Donna Scarlatelli. So her and Donna became besties now, and they power over me because she stole my money with Donna, the account ending in 4252, with Miguel Lamboy back in Shasta and everything. And they all have all already preconceived fake causes to play pretend for each one of them that they're one of me and that I'm a drug addict is their agenda now, is why Lucifer actually's dream was to, legalize weed global. But then now that he's under the mercy of Costa Rica, Louisiana, and Russia, the American government is falling. So now what he wants is just to please them first. So if they want to prove that I am a drug addict, to give me Aurora Morningstar, which is fake charges, and if it's already been proven that they're placing, stuff in my food and my drinks, legally speaking, yesterday at Wallowing South, they did it again. So now my phone won't charge fully. It's only at 42%, and prior, because they're probably going to want to shut down my Apple so that somebody takes Aurora Diamond Rainbow Morningstar, all the pictures, and says they did the work, so that they can then tag me with Aurora Morningstar. The law firm Miller Conway called this morning. I blocked their number because they're oh, we're going to research your criminal records. Excuse me, I know I don't have criminal records. It was all fake arrests, fake charges. Alberto Lenz was a fraud for lawyers in Sarasota. He's the one who told me, ma'am, you're completely safe. You're engaged to be married. You don't need to worry at all about anything. You can relax. Excuse me, then he got me arrested. So that all came from the Latino gang, this whole game. So now they want to, get Christoph Aurora Diamond Rainbow, whoever's going for Oktoberfest, Christine Aurora Diamond Rainbow, Aurora Diamond Rainbow Morning Star, and then like they want someone to be Rainbow Morning Star because that's the like name I gave to the Miller Conway firm the first time that I called them. I'm like, I'm Rainbow Morning Star, one word, like Aurora Rainbow Morning Star, which is what I did to like merge my rainbow and my morning star. And I never meant to have like two people outside of me parading around as make pretend for me's. And now like the president himself gave up on his own version of actually uniting the 50 states instead of disunity. Oh, if you go to like, then I asked some lawyers, they're like, you can't do much about these fraud for weddings between Vegas and Tennessee because the laws in Tennessee are different than the laws in Vegas and then different than, so if I want to even take that to courts, it's even impossible because the whole system in the United States, it's based on disunity and fraud and hypocrisy and division of power, given the fact that since they broke free from the initial tyrants, the Brits, then they wanted to divide the power to not be under the scrutiny of other countries. But by dividing the power, they're giving more power to the British now. And they want to implement the fraud for constitution, despite me, by tricking me every day, poisoning my food and making some literal, like they're nothing. And I'm talking to the whole wide world. Like, you gotta picture this, whoever you are, Venezuela, Guatemala, Peru, France, Italy, Mesopotamia, Lithuania, Bahrain, Europe, Baghdad, everybody, woo! So picture this, you got two little schmuck girls running after me, knocking at a door. The door never opens if it's me. It opens always if it's the fraud broad. They're cocksuckers. One of them wants to steal my first business cards. The second one wants to steal my next business card. Wants my first number, second, next number. And they want to force me to like them when they are the most hyenas, cruelest people that are useless, that already walked in on my divine partnerships and made him into a troll. And he still accepts that because he puts himself last. Because I notice when the guys get married, they become subservient to like having bread and to like the women's needs, and they become hormonally like disqualified to be like a rational, spinal, brain, heart connected, oral like leader that goes, hey, you're a fraud. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't gonna get her number in business card. Go be who the fuck you is. But they can't discipline them and make them into real women because they want me to be the third subservient, make pretend drug addict that I ain't. So for all these people, everybody got it, that the only thing I could do today was email the White House and say, how are you, sir? Your constitution is based on fear and your fear works against you because anyways, now you are under the, complete ownership of the Brits. So you can't even accept the truth when you've seen it and tasted it for yourself. All of you. Every business on the South End knows the truth. Every person. You're all lying. Why? To justify your fearful based constitution based on division of power? What is wrong with owning your power and freeing the world? What is wrong with that? No, power to the cocksuckers. No cocksucker is American. And I will never ever digress on that point, period. You go tell them to go meditate and sit in the yard. And once they tell you who the fuck they is, it doesn't come from my stolen number or my stolen identity or my stolen funds. So if you want America to be a country for suckers, I ain't gonna stand for that shit. Because I'm the only American left alive today. Period. And when I speak to Biden and I send letters to the White House, I call them you the people. Because that is not leadership. And with all due respect, of course.